Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Rodgers going to come out throwing. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
They're going to run for it with Jones, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A first down carry by Elliott. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 3rd down, Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They'll run it with Elliott. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Caught by Kyle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down at the 27. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw once more. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, 27 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense...
Referees are coming back.
Referees are coming back. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even care about no damn referee. Oh no, I'll take it to the set.
On third down, it's Prescott. He finds his man.
Just saying.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
I don't know if I want referees. I feel like that's gonna mess something
as
up.
they pick up the first down of the process.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback.
Next catch.
And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
One patch coming Friday.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Day one patch coming Friday.
They go to Elliott again. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not...
Yeah, that's release date for Madden.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to
That's
throw
the
it all the
release
time.
date.
But
Now, if you got
still have to be
the
alert for the draws, and all the plays
Legend
of that
Edition or
nature
whatever,
to
yeah,
make sure
have
you
it
don't get
already.
hurt.
Trying to run for it with Pollard.
Bro, I'm tired of this nigga only run. I think he threw like 1 or 2 times.
And that is not going to get it done.
I know, but that's when the patch is coming.
Oh,
Prescott to throw on 4th.
But they fix a lot.
He finds his man complete.
But they
That's
fixed it.
Ferguson.
I mean, I don't feel nothing wrong with the
The
game.
Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep.
I hope they don't break the game.
Yeah, me too. They don't need to touch the game. Need to be cosmetics. The game feel good.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was one.
We will see.
Tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front.
I hope they don't
Hard to
break this
imagine
one.
with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
After
I
getting
finally got
stuffed
my
on first
offense
down,
right.
not much better
I
there.
can do it
2-yard
with
gain.
My defense good too though, but this nigga don't throw, so I ain't really got nothing that can stop the run right now. I don't know what to do.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Hell nah, what the?
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to
He
gain.
guaranteed the run.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So coming
He
on
kicked
now
the
is
field goal?
Unit. They're going to try for
This
3.
nigga's an
and
old
he'll need
head.
all the leg he's got here. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
If he faked this crazy.
And he has got it from 55 yards away.
He had better chance running
They
probably.
will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as
shit.
little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh, I forgot I got the damn timing on. I'm over here typing square. I forgot about that bullshit. I forgot I changed my throwing back from last.
Absolutely, and from this spot
he about to just run the whole time too.
You've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Oh,
yeah, you changed the momentum of the game.
Oh yeah,
and it's something you did not need
to
do.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Yeah, that was like perfect. It would have been, bro, that nigga would have been out of there too.
Safety's not usually a terrific cover guy, but in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Why do they both run the same way?
Into the hands of Watkins downfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Damn.
Now here's a pass on 1st down.
I got scared because of the race, but if I would have waited one more second, I could have hit the other
You can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield.
I'm starting to like that.
About giving up the big one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm about to turn him into a blocker.
A final shot before half for Rodgers.
Oh yeah, got it.
He's going to get this one complete here to count.
Damn. I tried to hurt him. He did a regular tackle though.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott, and he lost the football.
Hey, I stripped that nigga.
Whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah.
The biggest thing they're calling it now,
But it's
they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by
This is your first game or something?
And
Oh, you been on this?
will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here.
Yeah, I didn't.
Instead, an interception.
You playing? I done got my
So a
plays like and
two-possession
everything. I'm straight now.
might become 3. So as we get going here in the
If you would have played me
half,
earlier, you
it's
probably
about
would
to reach a point where there
have
isn't
dogged
enough
me though. I
time
ain't
for a
going.
comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Cause you're running, I wouldn't be able to start. I still can't start. I don't know what to do
It's
against.
just their first, so
I just
2
be
remaining
pressing shit. That
as
should
they
be
burn
working.
one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
I threw that bullshit.
Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott out to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. A dump off to Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now Prescott on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And Prescott was the interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Yeah, they changed the passing so much in this. I don't know why.
That this thing might turn around for
You
this
can't throw the
offense in the
6.
second half. I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception
You gotta
return
be
there.
standing still unless you
This
got.
has not been a good outing for this
Yeah,
whatsoever.
I just started back using. I like it way more because you can put the ball wherever you want it. Like right there, I don't know how to. It's harder to get intercepted if you got long. But it take more time, so you might get sacked more until you get used to it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot.
I ain't like it at first, but I took it back to classic. But I just put it back on. I'm starting to like it.
Take it in at the 3.
But I think it's based off the QB too, because you know Aaron Rodgers, that nigga good as hell at throwing, so I don't think it take effort. But someone that's trash, like a.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
He got
He is
that.
caught by Lamb.
Oh, by the way, they fixed like if you hold L2, you make like sharp cuts.
A big play here for Dallas.
Like just hold L2 and then make a move. You won't feel it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running wide side, Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long.
You ain't got to block it. It's over with. I ain't even get through it.
The center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nah, you ain't put a block on your QB. I was finna hit the fuck out of him.
Has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Elliott running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Being chased, and he's brought down. Can't do
Yeah, my defense more pass-based, so it'd be hard as fuck to get a pass off.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Damn, I should have blocked.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Ah, shit. See, I forgot to aim it. It's like if you don't aim it, you throw picks so much.
There he goes left side. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Nah, that was good defense. That was a horrible ass throw, too.
It was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it caused
nah, that was good defense. I threw a lot there. I should have bullied it.
Splits the plates. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose.
Oh my God, what the fuck? I threw 3 picks back-to-back. Hell nah.
By Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Inside give to Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Now Prescott.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards that time. Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him.
Oh, yes, sir.
Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now
You almost had this.
But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them.
Almost made a big-ass comeback.
Now they got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Okay. Damn, it cut out.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
Oh, okay. Nigga listening to Boosie, what the hell?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
What the hell? How I get a pick when I wouldn't even play? I need to the pick.
The complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
On first down, Rodgers.
The ball hit off that nigga helmet. If they would have gave you that pick, I would have quit.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he fires one, but incomplete.
What the fuck is going on?
Wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now on fourth down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and the Packers are...
Referees are coming back. I know, but that's when the patch is coming. But they fix a lot. I hope they don't break the game. We will see.
They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's how you shake off the interception and throw in the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw, it's Murray. And he can't find a
Damn, boy got double hit.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Now that last
You gonna leave that nigga with no coverage? You tripping. You better run. You better run, nigga. You better run. Hey.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. Here's Rodgers. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Golden.
And the Cards are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And some room to work. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Murray now to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 37 yards. And the Cardinals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Packers have regained the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast. But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Rodgers will throw for it, and he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Hurts over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are in for 6. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sideline. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to get this one complete here to Cobb. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Flush to it, and a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Here's more on the return. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
He's going to look deep for more. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray. And this is caught on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds as well. How about that?
And a big 32-yard play on third. Throwing again, Murray. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Murray. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From the 10. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Rodgers going to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon God.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action. Ready for the... And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
If somebody on to never, bro, he is a menace. I hear you. He is a menace. That's all I got to say. Is he is a menace.
Yeah, I really just let this nigga come back on me.
Trash.
Fuck Madden 23. I'm finna uninstall this shit. What the fuck? Like these